actually does his due diligence. He does stream very, very often.
Right.
He constantly is playing new opponents at all sorts of levels of play. And that's the reason why we see him consistently perform so well when he is able to show up to an event.
Cool,
I mean, we just saw him against against Luis, right? Like, able to kind of, both against Luis and against Brandon, too, where, like, he was just completely unfazed by this newcomer that was tearing everybody else apart. So I would expect to see the same thing against Wii Fit Trainer. And we're already seeing that, too, right? He's low-profiling a lot of these aerials, constantly fighting these dash grabs, and, like, getting us unanswered 95%.
It's always good to see hard work paying off.
Oh, yeah. That's what Xzax is a testament to, right? Like, already getting that first stock clean, unscathed. And that's kind of like the difference between Xzax and Luis and a lot of the other players is, like, they are constantly putting in that homework, that hard work. And I'm not pretending that it's easy or free to do. That's what makes it impressive, is that they are making the time to do this.
It's definitely a commitment. Especially, like, I mean, I have like an 8 to 5 job. It's really hard to commit to something like that.
Oh, same. Like, I have a job, and then, like, I'm, you know, I have other excuses that I'm not going to mention on commentary.
Yeah,
Like, the thing is, like, everybody has their priorities, and these guys, it's so great to see what, like, players can do when they do prioritize this game, and, like, how far that actually does go.
Right.
And it just, it kind of goes the same. If you want to be at a certain level, you got to be able to put in that same effort these guys are. But in any case, I've been talking all this up, but Varun has actually managed to put 116 back on Xzax. He's still taking a fair amount of hit, but the fact that he is forcing these trades and interactions in neutral as opposed to being run over is already a very good start.
Still down a full stock, but we'll see if he can clean it up with some deep breathing.
And it's still a best of 5, right? Like, just cleaning up a bit here and there just in this game, it's going to pay dividends in the rest of the set.
Yeah, maybe a game to learn how to win neutral a little better, but...
Yeah. Trying to get that going. That stomp is so good, man.
Yeah. I actually didn't know it was stomp.
Like, it's been spiking, it's been doing shield pressure, it's just been killing with the sour hit. Move is sick.
Whiffing the deep breathing. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but...
Xzax stalking the ledge, finds himself the back air.
Yo, I didn't know you could hit that twice.
Oh, yeah. It just can be hit as many times as possible, I think, until it just, like, goes away. Yeah, it's just a soccer ball.
Both players trying to call each other out with some smashes now.
We have Rage, We Fit. Honestly, at this point, head tilt near the ledge might get him close to killing.
Yeah, Rage with the breathing.
I mean, look at that back air, right? Like, this is actually kind of scary, but the deep breathing's now gone. And it's Xzax's back air that seals it out.
Varun's done a nice job coming back into this game.
Trying to send out these spikes. I mean, these volleyballs, rather. And Xzax isn't rushing into the neutral either, right? He's still short hopping at a solid burst distance away from Varun, so he does have like a little bit of a reaction window when he sees Varun moving in. That's how he's able to just like out-juke so many of these approaches, that he's made sure to keep this very consistent spacing. And that's like the whole point of movement, is you want to be able to recognize what your opponent's burst range is and just constantly exploit it over and over. But that's the Sun Salutation calling both the roll get up and also would have called out get up attack and neutral get up as well.
Oh, finally going out there and punishing that, seeing the habits of Varun right here. But you know what, down smash is going to be a good ledge trap move and just going to finish that game off right quick.
I like that Xzax even started charging his Ink just in case it didn't kill. That's how like mechanically focused he was. Like, okay, now charging. Oh, how I won.
Game.
Okay.
His game presence is crazy.
Yeah. Varun putting himself on the board, like, the fact that he took 2 of Xzax's stock when he lost his first stock in a 0 to death is a very, very good sign.
No, it's a very good sign for this best of 5.
That's the sort of way you want it to end that game. It's just like, okay, I made him bleed. Just don't let him run away with that first stock again, and we're gonna have last hit game.
I always love it when players have the confidence just to go right back to the stage they just lost on.
Oh, Xzax not hesitating, immediately up being back to the stage. That was scary.
All right.
Oh, getting that wall tech. What did the trainer just say?
I don't know. I think she threw out a forward smash and said something.
Oh, he's just going to make it back onto, just on the player 2 side of the stadium.
No, just running back and forth.
Oh, he's not going to be able to get there in time. Yeah, a little bit too far. And Varun right now having that lead, especially after that failed roller kill.
Nice.
Still calling out the roll get up.
Yo, still strong.
Yeah.
Without the debriefing.
And then with it, like, may Wii Fit Trainer have mercy on your soul.
Right. Okay, well, this should be the stock unless, yeah. Doesn't want to risk the sour spot of the up smash. Just going for the forward smash.
Especially on the ledge of Battlefield of PS2 with that much percent, yeah. But Varun walking away with this big lead right now.
Let's go, Varun.
Putting on so much pressure, especially that F tilt against such a good anti-air move.
Yeah, doing a good job of not letting Xzax get in. Because, like, you're saying movement is so good, like, especially the way Xzax moves. And Inkling is definitely a character that can move all over the place, but Varun's doing a great job of just kind of, like, I don't know, keeping him out a little bit. But right now, he's in the bad situation.
Yeah. Oh, fighting once again for that ledge. Varun making it back to center stage and just tossing out a sea of bears. And that's the scary thing. Yeah, F-tilt gonna go ahead and punish that whiff grab.
Yeah, spot dodge to F-tilt.
And that's, like, Varun's able to not only put on pressure with a bunch of aerials, but just kind of call out Xzax's approaches now and just weave out of the way and smack him the same way that Xzax was doing stock one.
Oh yeah, these spot dodges have been on point.
Yeah. Oh man, going in deep for that spike.
Yeah, Varun looking really good this game.
I do have to wonder if this game doesn't go well enough for Xzax, whether or not he's going to look at the wolf.
Oh, does he have a wolf?
Oh, yeah. A very solid wolf. He's gotten a lot of important wins with it. Oh, doesn't find anything further off of it. Xzax gonna get picked up by that up air. Varun with the 2-stock.
Xzax could not come down.
Yeah, it was just so oppressive to deal with. Wii Fit Trainer just having that range, being secretly a sword character.
It also looked like she had like 3 jumps right there. She stayed in the air for so long due to like the volleyball and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good from Varun, taking a game against Xzax. Let's go, making this a close best of 5.
Still gonna go for the Inkling.
Sticking to the Inkling. Did you see which stage they were going to?
No.
I wonder what they're looking for in this matchup.
Gonna be going to Smashville. Makes sense, actually. This is a stage I've seen Xzax counterpick a lot of people to. It is one of the smallest stages, and it has that one big platform where, like, when you're in disadvantage, it's so hard to get back to neutral because, like, the one neutral location on the stage is right under that platform.
Yeah.
Because other than that, you're either on the ledge or above the opponent.
Right.
And all of those locations are bad. So this stage, like, I honestly think it's like even better for holding advantage than FD is, just because of how mean that platform is played.
Yeah, especially with how hard platforms are to drop through in this game.
Oh yeah. It can be a very, very tough life. And you couple that with this having one of the shortest side blast zones in the game and not that high of a ceiling, and things can get out of control very quickly here.
Nice little string here from Xzax.
Oh, not gonna be able to find the back air though. Varun just finding his own, what's it called? Down air.
Yo, Xzax is starting to call out these spot dodges that Varun was doing in game 2 a lot. I feel like that's kind of a thing that people do is like, they let, like, good players kind of let you have that habit in a game just to keep punishing you that next game, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, you can have the spot dodge this game, but next game I'm going to punish that so bad.
And even then, like, it might not even be that intentional, but, like, when they have fully, like, confirmed, oh, this is now a habit for you, the ferocity that they start punishing it with, like, it starts hurting you so much more than the reward you were getting. Okay. And that's the reason why we see, like, Fox players and even then, like, heavy mains get so much success is because, like, they take a bit of a beating, but then, like, they're able to find the comebacks because they can punish your habits so much harder than you can punish theirs.
Right.
Beautiful weave!
Yeah. Both players did such a nice job holding onto their stocks, though.
Yeah. They really are fighting with all their defense. Xzax, I know, doesn't want to let one of his 2 tournament opportunities pass him by. especially with this being essentially practice for the 4K event this weekend.
Right.
And varun, of course, making a statement of his own, showing that Brandon is not the only new face that NorCal has to pay attention to in Season 2.
Yeah, not the only new face that can make a splash.
Yeah. Right now, though, it's the Ink that's doing the splashing right now, but Tilt's going to find it.
Also the blast zone.
I like that jump out. Xzax recognized that that was kind of a block string, so he just avoided that situation entirely and then punished the whiff up tilt afterwards. Not going to find that up throw up air, but then punishes the air dodge landing right afterwards. That's some vicious stuff. That's option coverage right there. Xzax actually just rolling in and out, dashing in and out.
Yeah, starting to put on that pressure like he was putting on Brandon, you know?
Yeah.
Just trying to get in his face.
Yeah, the crunch is coming out to play. A core component of any Wii Fit trainer's repertoire. Oh man, Xzax having such a hard time coming out from that platform. Like, he tries even with the back air, the most disjointed thing he's got, and varun's still able to call it out.
Yeah, just sitting in that truly neutral spot, you're saying, just underneath that platform the whole time. But
yeah.
Up throw, up air, it's not going to connect. Roller hits, forward smash, yeah.
Getting an extra little bit of charge too, just to be certain. Xzax answering the 2-stock with a 2-stock of his own. And that's just
kind of how
these
it goes.
guys are answering each other back and forth so solidly. Like, I don't know whether varun's going to be able to keep it up, answer right back with his own game 1, bring it to a game 5.
I wouldn't be surprised if game 4 was his. He just gets the stage, he kind of like gets the reads from the game before, and then it just keeps evolving, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in that case, though, that's unfortunate because that puts the advantage on Xzax ultimately for game 5. So we'll see whether that's the case. Town and City, the counter pick. Varun, understandably opting for like the next biggest stage he can get. I'm assuming the bans for Xzax already. He just got rid of Kalos and FD because those are such flat stages. He doesn't want to deal with being zoned there. And then he called DSR on Pokemon Stadium, and then this is the only big stage left for Varun.
Oh, I think... Okay, Varun's able to recover, but... Xzax did such a nice job just putting on so much pressure. And that actually connected. That's really hard to hit.
Yeah, that was actually very close to killing. Xzax
roller.
The roller. Smash. Yep. It's only 23% on him. This is an amazing way to start game 4. Xzax wisely disengaging and then immediately finding his own scoop right after.
I feel like Xzax just adapts so well under these circumstances.
Yeah.
Down air. I love seeing down airs.
Oh, and once again, getting himself a strong punish into another up smash, and that's it. Xzax now with a 2-stock lead.
Right. Finally actually getting the strong spot of that up smash, too. Able to really punish that.
Varun just trying to mix up where he's looking to cover on landing, and instead Xzax just comes down swinging instead.
Yeah. Xzax kind of making this look like round 1 winners.
Oh, man. We'll see. Gets the down smash, a solid way to punish an air dodge potential. That's almost killing Xzax. About to 3-stock Varun, unless Varun can at least clean this up. He's looking for a stomp, looking for anything to put him back on the board. Oh, Xzax dropping shield a little bit too early for that dash attack, and there we go.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
Who cares? You got the stock. That's sick.
Xzax with the cheekiest grin after that connected.
Yeah, both players kind of smile.